Hello guys and welcome back, my name is Phoenix and today we're looking at the villagers. I have spoken to developers from the last episode and we have fixed everything, look at that. Merchant is gone. Hopefully everything will work great and we have a new baby being born, that's amazing. We have one infant. Hopefully that will work great for us. Merchant is visiting my village, that's exactly what I wanted. The books is fixed. Okay, we are now safe in here. Let's go for it. Let's pause the game, let's deal with the merchant. Going to buy all his steel for some stone, I guess, and some wood. And I'm also going to buy as much of this as I can. Great. Trade successful. Awesome. Now the merchant, go away. Overview, remaining days 2 days. Okay, so he will stay there. That's fine. Hopefully he will go away. That's okay, we can now be building things. We need to build a windmill. I need stone, steel and wood. Okay, wood is fine, I can gather wood enough. That's not a big deal. A steel is the one that we need more. So we're going to speed the game on speed 10. Wait for that and hopefully we'll get everything. I'm going to throw 2 fishermen, because we need them. Going to go here and see what we have. We have 3 workers, forest, fishers, stone cutting, that's all good. Let's throw a few people to stone cutting. 1 extra forester, I don't need anyone else for now. Allow it to run as it is, I feel. Raincatcher is doing great, so everything is going fantastic. And the merchant now remaining 1 day, so hopefully after 1 day he will go away and we'll get a new one and we can trade some more steel or iron. We need 20 iron. Shouldn't be that difficult really. And we're also getting wood being slowly built up for us, so that's great. Okay, remaining day 0 now on the merchant, hopefully he will go away after that. Also getting few fishes being caught, that's great. Food supplies are going up, everything is going great. Not too fussed about anything really. And the water levels are still remaining fantastic. Now I'm hoping that the merchant will go away. Okay, it appears the bug is still there. I have to restart the game again, but the bug will be fixed. The developers promised me by the time the game is completed for you guys to play. So hopefully by then we'll have it done. I will send the report again to developers to show them the bug still exists in the game. The part of that we should be fine. Another new merchant came in. He has some steel to sell, which is awesome. We're going to trade some of the stone for him. And trade it now, yes. Really? How is that? I had 13, I have 5, that's fine. That's fine, okay, so we need 1 more merchant to come. And then we can move on with our lives. Great. Feel like we're doing fantastic. Can cut down on wood, so we don't need that much wood there. We don't need the priest, to be honest. It was helpful but not that helpful. We have fishers, yes, that's working. And stonecutter, do we need him? That many? Probably not. Let's have 1, so we have 3 workers now. Oh no, this time merchant went, look at that, merchant this time left. No problem, so the book sometimes appears, sometimes doesn't, but this time merchant left no problems without actually us doing anything.
A merchant is visiting your village.
And the new merchant is coming, fantastic, that's exactly what I want. Just the last bit of steel. Are we going to trade? Yes. Give us this. Give us all your crops. And a little bit less stone. Trade that. Fantastic. Okay, new baby is born again. I have a lot of babies being born now. Can build the mill, guys. Okay, can build the mill. That is amazing news for us. We're going to... Where are we going to throw it? Let's throw it here because, hey, who cares where we're going to put it? And let's go for it. And the speed bottom works better. Look at that. If I go... I can go for 2, 5, and 10. Yep. They changed the speed button, so I don't have to go like speed 3 and so on. I can only go to like double speed, 5 times speed and 10 times speed. I prefer that a lot. saves me pressing this button 10 times to go to maximum speed. Okay, my guys are building this thing as well, and it's going great. I'm really impressed with the way it's going so far, and I'm really impressed with the developers that fixed the bugs within one day. I notified them in the evening, and by the morning time I had the bugs fixed. So that was great. Hopefully everything will go okay from that, and we can complete this mission, guys, and hopefully everything will go great. I like this game a lot. I'm hoping that after we finish the campaign, we'll be playing on the free-to-play mode until the game comes out, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Maybe we'll play it a bit longer after as well. Hopefully we'll build some mega campaign with it, and it's going to have a lot of fun. Also, I got a few other games to check as well, so I'll be checking them soon on the channel, so please stay tuned as well, guys, so you can see and enjoy them. Really need them to build this meal now. You can see I'm trying to steal for time here, and I need these guys to just go and do it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut everybody down to the town hall. We don't need foresters, we don't need stone cutters, we have plenty of that. We need fishers, but apart of that we don't need anybody, and we don't need a woodcutter. Go. Everybody else build it. Stop having babies. Stop having babies. Seriously. Have you seen that? That was a stork. That was a stork flying and bringing the baby. I haven't seen that before. I was on the maximum speed, that's why. But the stork comes in, drops the baby in the house. Bastian, the new baby. Age of 1, family none, apparently. Even though he has one. Health? Okay. We can learn. Troubled by, he's not troubled by anything. Babies tend not to be troubled. A part of mine might tend to be troubled by everything in their life. There's always something to complain. Come on, guys. Awesome, look at that. They nearly finished. Last bit, and excellent. Okay, Phoenix, I have looked around and identified a rather strange creatures that seems to be watching us from the safe distance. What? Is it Icarius? Has he followed us? No. Okay, it seems to be the woman wearing red cloak, so there's the woman in red again approaching us, okay? Okay, Icarius is coming. He's going to be here soon. Okay, Icarius is here now. Who are you running from, woman? He says. Okay, I'm sure there are plenty of interesting things to explore and scout. I will let my knife explore your intestines in a minute, okay? Stay away from her, you filthy monster. Okay, that's fine. Ah, Phoenix, I have been looking for you. Did you really think you can just let you go get away? Okay, so he is basically chasing us, that's fine. Okay, so basically the Icarius chased us all the way. We're preparing to fight, and now we're going to read about it a bit more. And then came the inevitable moment in which Icarius and Phoenix stood facing one another, the weapons drawn, and the town planner. The very little combat experience and the merciless bandits who had wielded a sword his entire life. It was obvious who of the two would survive the confrontation. At this point the story becomes a little vague. Some say Phoenix was killed, and the surviving villagers continue the journey alone. Others say Phoenix killed Icarius. Everyone tells a slightly different story. A confused collection of absurd fantasies. The true story, of course, has something to do with the woman. What's that supposed to mean? Don't start getting cheeky, Jacqueline. Oh well, I'm talking about the mysterious woman in the red cloaking. She suddenly appeared in the village, and her strange, oddly calming nature made everyone lower the weapon. And you say that the true version of events, the Magdalene, the woman that seemed to be otherworldly. Yes, I can confirm that with a clear consciousness, just as the storytellers have confirmed it to me. And where my sources are concerned, I have trump cards that I don't wish to reveal yet. Okay, great. Phoenix was the first daring to speak. Who are you? You have been following us since we lived in the swamp, haven't you? What do you want from us? Magdalene, the strange woman, please lower your weapons, all of you. My name is Magdalene, and I have something important to tell you. Go on. Something emanated from the Magdalene. Phoenix and Icarius felt the strange connections to her that they had no explanation for. And so they lowered their swords and listened to the mysterious woman. The strangely calming voice Magdalene said, "When the war against the Faceless broke out in the country, Duke Albrechtus found me and asked me for advice. I was anxious about his role in the future. He had nightmares and kept breaking out in the cold sweat. So I read his cards and made a prediction about the future would hold." Okay. Magdalene was a witch. Ursa, even in our times, the word like that should only be used when spoken in the whisper. She wasn't the occultist or a necromancer, as some villagers like to call them, but simply a woman who saw her environment a little different than most. She was well versed in the art of herbalism and opened all the phenomena that the normal human mind isn't always able to comprehend. Characteristic that would envy Magdalene for any other circumstances. Great. Indeed. Well, however, Magdalene continued. What did she continue with? When I saw Albrechto's cards, I recognized the opportunity that I simply had to grasp. With the involvement, I knew I may be able to make amends for a mistake I have made long time ago. So I told Duke about you, Phoenix, and I told him about the budding skills, okay? So it was you who told Albrechtus about me last year. But how can that be? We never met. I am unable to remember much about my early life, but I still remember one particular loss as if they were yesterday. There was a single fateful day on which I did not only lose my husband but also 2 sons. Oh my god, she's our mother. And that's a plot twist for you. One of the 2 ran away after his father's accident deep into the woods and never returned. The other one, though, came back all different. Anger darkened his heart until he too ran away one day. My life lost all the meaning and I decided to go into exile. No, that's not possible. You are... yes. You're our mother, Magdalene. That makes this imp here my brother? No, that... don't believe you. You are lying, Magdalene. You are lying. I refuse to believe a word you say. Magdalene simply looked back at him silently. Her eyes told Icarius and Phoenix all they needed to know. And she was telling the truth. The bandit let out angry sound between his firm clenched teeth, motivated by bizarre mixtures of surprise, rage and grief. Phoenix, on the other hand, let the sword fall and stared at Magdalene in disbelief. The raider's chief let his hissing sound from between his teeth, motivated by the strange mixture of surprise and rage, sadness. We read that a second ago, didn't we? The Magdalene was silent for a moment that felt like hours before she continued speaking. I wanted to bring you 2 back together and hope that you would recognize each other at first sight. It may have healed Icarius and helped you, Phoenix, to find a good place to fertile lands, finally make your dream city reality. However, your lives have gotten into such a different direction that even the invisible bond between siblings has been broken. It was already too late when I realized that you no longer had any connections whatsoever. And then all this happened, which I shall regret forever. It may have halted Icarius and given you, Phoenix, a suited fruitful place to create a city of your dreams. But your lives parted into a different direction, ripping apart a siblings' strong bond. Great. It was then too late when I realized the connection between you had been broken. I read that again. Story repeats herself. Mother. There was no need to add Magdalene word. With a sudden movement, Icarius started running away. Before disappearing from the view, he turned back, giving the Phoenix one last look. Phoenix saw the promise in his eye. Icarius would go far, far away and never stand in his mother or a city planner's way again. And before anyone could register what had happened, he was out of sight. What happened after that? Magdalene and Phoenix obviously had lots to catch up on. And that's what they did. She joined her remaining son, even though she wasn't used to having company. She urged him to return to fertile piece of land. It took a while until Phoenix could regain his former strength. But in the end, the community moved back to the previous village, and this would be where they stay. This should be the last attempt. The last attempt to heal the old wounds, and yet the scars remain. Okay, so we have completed that mission. We have found our mother, and our brother is not going to be standing in our way. Sadly, we didn't connect with him, but I'm okay with that. I think for now I'm going to finish the episode in here, guys, and we'll come back to game next episode. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you guys next time.